Hi guys, so there's a couple of things that I wanted to talk about today that involve our assignment for Monday through Wednesday, and that is the more about slopes assignment. So you're going to be given in your assignment a graph, and one of the graphs will look like this. So let's say I put a point here, and I drew a straight line through that point horizontally. That right there is a graph, and it is called, sorry, I'm trying to make sure that this focuses. Doesn't want to focus. There we go. That's called a Hoy graph. And what that means, the H stands for horizontal because the line is going horizontally. O stands for that the slope is equal to 0, so m equals 0. And the y stands for that it's y equals a number. So for this graph, our m would be 0. Our equation would be y equals and whatever number that it's on. So since from 0, 0 we went down to, our equation would be y equals -2. So remember, horizontal, Hoy line. Now, let's say that I'll go down to this last graph, a line that looked like this. This graph is called a VUX. And what VUX stands for is the line is going vertical. So the V stands for a vertical line. The U stands for undefined. So this means that our slope is going to be undefined. We don't have a slope. And then the X stands for X equals a number. So this equation is always going to be X equals number. So if it asks for what the equation was for this line, we would count the number that the number that the dot's on. So I go to the right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So my equation would be X equals 5. And then if it asks me for my slope would be undefined. Okay? So now I wanted to talk to you really quickly about whether when you get some numbers that ask for you to calculate the slope, what that might look like if you get something crazy in your calculator. For example, and this is going to be one of your homework problems, so this is going to be one of your answers. Let's do this one. So this would be number 6 on your homework. So they're giving me -3, -2, and -3, 8. And remember, this is your x1, y1, x2, y2. And my equation for slope is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So now I'm just going to take these numbers and I'm going to plug them in. So my y2 is 8 minus my y1 is -2 over my x2 is -3 minus my x1 is -3. So now I can just plug that into my calculator, which is how a lot of you are going to solve this problem. So I'm going to press my N over D button right there, and I'm going to put in the top. So I have 8 minus -2. Make sure you're using that bottom sign for your negative and this sign for your minus. Then I'm going to go to the bottom, and on the bottom I have 3 minus -3. Press enter, and I get 5/3. So that one works. Oh, you know what? I just realized I plugged it in wrong because that 3 is negative. So that's a lie. Let's try that again. So I have 8 minus -2 again, and on the bottom I have -3 minus negative. And you see that when I press enter, I get something that says divide by 0 error. So in your calculator, if you get an error, that means that my slope is going to be undefined. So in Buzz, when it asks me for my slope, I would write the word undefined in that box. That also means that it would be, if I graphed it, a Vux line, but you don't have to worry about that for that assignment. Okay, so let me know if you guys have any questions, and I hope to see you in class soon. Bye.